It is over for Hassan. It is over. I, on my TikTok account, have not kept it to myself how much I dislike this content creator. I find him low on morals. I find him to be a shill, somebody who just inherited his wealth, and somebody that takes advantage of people. I mean, he just had an interaction with one of his fans where he's wearing a bulletproof vest with he's walking his dog, and he shook their hand, but then he wiped his hand immediately. Like, this is somebody that does not care about the positions he's taken and has called out for there to be violence against conservatives. And in the streets, he stated this several times over. He's been asked about this on major news stations, and he's still not banned from Twitch. Twitch is problematic in and of itself. But what I'm saying is that Hassan has not received the proper amount of criticism that I believe that he should 100% receive for what he's done up to this point. But now, the Nepo baby has finally done something that the entirety of the internet, whether you're on the left, whether you're on the right, we can all unite against, and that is we don't like animal cruelty, especially if you lie about it repeatedly. Now, obviously, a shock collar is illegal, so it's not like something that's like condemned as animal cruelty where he can go to jail or anything like that. It is just the way that he was using it. So the full video, I'm not showing the video here because I'm not doing that. Like, the video itself is really sad. And if you have not heard about Hassan, just Google it, search it anywhere, and you'll see the video. But it is literally him bitching and moaning, and then when his dog gets off the mat, he presses a button. You can see him reach for it, and the dog yelps, goes back on the mat. There is footage upon footage now everywhere, every corner of that room, because of the fact that he streamed his whole life in that room. That we've seen the shock collar already, even though he took the prongs off of it at one point to show that it's a regular collar. He said it's a vibrator collar, which makes no fucking sense. And then he removed the prongs, put black electrical tape all over where the prongs used to be. And then we've seen the remote for the collar. Like, it's been debunked where he says that the collar is a vibrator collar and it's not a shock collar. He's been saying that and screaming it from the rooftops, to the point where now the company that is their product, that is their shock collar, seeing all this free advertisement, I guess, for their own shock collar, they decided to tag him. And I think they retweeted one of his posts where the dog was shocked, and they said, "This is our shock collar." They said it, they confirmed it. No company is going to do that and risk a millionaire like Hassan, who cries about the rich, a millionaire like Hassan, suing them for defamation of character. They're not gonna just say things because they know that that's exactly what they're gonna do. Hassan hasn't done that. Hassan hasn't even talked about them at all because it's true. He's just quadrupled down several times over, talking about how this is not a shock collar. And I gotta tell you that it was. And if he would have came out from the very beginning and said, "Yeah, I use it to keep her there," which he said that he uses the vibrator collar to keep her in that spot for hours and hours on end. At one point, he had her tied to the bed so she wouldn't move. Her dog, Kaya. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. I mean, not to mention there's other problematic videos that have resurfaced about him talking shit about dogs, about how he treated his last dog Fish, I don't care about prong collars. If you're using them for training, I use a prong collar for my dog for training because he pulls a lot and he's huge. But the way that he uses his is he squeezes it. So instead of like letting the dog pull on it and then realizing that, oh, I can't go that way because of prongs, he will pull on so when you're pulling on it, the prongs dig deeper into the dog's neck, and then the dog is instantly pulled back, obviously because it hurts. And there's footage of that dog, the last dog, with a cut on underneath his neck because that's how hard he was pulling the collar. That's insane to me. That is insanity to me. And so now the internet has finally united against him with this banner to save Kaya, calling animal services and all these different things. People are creating videos, the AI video that I showed you in the beginning. People are creating artwork of it. People are creating memes about it. We got Prime Ninja back playing Fortnite, talking about him shocking is like making jokes about shocking. Obviously, it's not a too funny matter, but I mean, it's Ninja. We got people cosplaying him and the dog at TwitchCon. It's over for him. Hopefully, this is it, because this is a person that needs to be removed, in my opinion, from the pedestal that he's on. He is a huge problem when it comes to he's a huge issue because he keeps us all separated. He spews venom and he spews violence against a certain group. He claims that he's E for the rich, but he's a millionaire and he's a Nepo baby to begin with. It's insane. How are we letting these millionaires who are living in a mansion talk about eating the rich and convince us that they're on our side when they would never spend a day in our shoes? How is this possible? Him, AOC, all of them, dude. It's insane. Justice for Kaya.